Oh gosh, I thought it was rocks. It was concrete.
No, that's some,
This is what we get when you come up the top of this. That's just pretty. Welcome to the channel. I'm Jennifer Grote, and today we are going to be hiking the Ruby Jack Trail in Oronogo, Missouri with my brother Matt. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoy. We are out here in Oronogo in Missouri, and we are on the Ruby Jack Trail. And this trail is miles long. I'll do the description of it later. And this will be a fun trail with my brother who doesn't want to be on the recording. Today we're going to be hiking a trail in Oronogo, which is a city in Jasper County, Missouri, with a population of 2,558 in the year 2020. Recent years, a lot of new development has begun, and therefore the population has increased. The local tradition name came about because they wanted to name it Minersville, but the name was already taken. After a public meeting, a man in the back yelled, "It's Oronogo," referring to the mining operations. The whole city has a total of an area of 2.52 square miles of land, which, right here, 0.03 miles is water. Today, we're going to hike a part of the Ruby Jack Trail. Let me scroll in. See if I can't find it now. There it is. The Ruby Jack Trail. It is a 16-mile trail and used to be railroad access for all the miners to travel from and to the work. It starts in Carthage, Missouri, which is way over here, right here. This little green thing is the Ruby Jack Trail. And it ends all the way to the Kansas state line, which is way over here. Right there. That's where it ends. That's 16 miles. And it passes through all these little towns in between. It is located also on the historic Route 66, which that's kind of cool. The term Ruby Jack is a mineral, Ruby Jack, which is a type of zinc ore with a ruby colored crystals, which is a mineral that they mine back in this local area back in the day. We are in Oronogo, and we are going to hike the Ruby Jack Trail. How long is the trail?
a couple miles. I mean, it starts out in Carthage.
Okay.
Goes all the way back behind Mom's house.
All the way to Carl Junction. Okay, so it starts.
It'll go into Kansas too.
Okay, so it starts out in Carthage and it goes all the way to Kansas. And this trail used to be what?
Railroad track. I think it was the Frisco, but it would connect the towns. So then this was the big mining, when they had the big mines here.
And look, there's the old railroad ties.
But they took the trail. There was still railroad ties and stuff laying back here when we bought the house in 2005.
It's all good. I got your back. Okay, so tell me a little bit about the trail.
It was used to connect all the little towns. The miners would go to and from work on this. It's a big quarry up here that we could probably go by it, and I'll show you.
Okay.
If you want to walk, it's maybe a mile or two.
Perfect.
From here.
And look at all these railroad ties just laying here, because this is no longer a railroad track. It is a graveled trail. And it connects so many different towns. This used to be the staple of this town. This is
we got the name Oronogo. Started out as a mining town. One of the guys, they were trying to think of a name, and one of the guys in the back at the town meeting, he said Oronogo, meaning it's going to be a mine or a no-go.
It was either going to be a go or it's a no-go.
And it's Oronogo.
Oronogo.
We thought it was oregano or something.
I'd always called it the wrong name. I was always saying like, see, now that I know how to say it, I don't remember how I said it wrong. Because now I know how to say it, so I can't remember how I said it wrong. Darn it. Just like when we passed Neodeshe, I used to call it, because you have Neosho, so I used to call it Neoshidia or something like that. I always called it the Neoshidia or something like that. It's Neodeshe. I'm like, that's not how you say it.
Bodark.
Bodark, yep, Bodark is another one of those.
You'd be able to see it from the road, and then it would go underneath this bridge. And if you look out there, you'll see that's old Bob Parrish's backyard. So when they drained the pond, he ended up damming it up on his property, but it's not quite as big now.
And you guys would come down here and fish?
Oh, he'll let you fish, but you can't keep anything. You'll be able to see better up here at the bridge. Trees were never here before. But this was all a pond. You see the cars going out there, kind of. This was all pond.
Way out there.
Through the trees.
That was all water?
This was all water. This was all one great big pond, and it came underneath here, and then it was all out there. And you see, if you know that's it, right? You see, there's a big boat.
An old boat.
When they drain it, there's a boat. So when they drain it, they found that boat there. But what Bob Parrish has done though is he's dammed it up over there. He lets kids fish, like I said.
Oh, way out there.
He let them fish, but you can't keep anything.
Cool.
I think he lets them keep the catfish. I can't remember.
And then there used to be like a little bench that you could sit on.
Yeah, when they first started, it looks like beavers got to it, maybe. That or somebody
Chainsawed it down, but they did an awful job.
It was just a little bench you could sit and look.
But it's all grown up now. People ride horses down here, bikes down here.
Bikes, anything as long as it's not motorized.
Yep. All these railroad ties. Dad would go crazy.
They're no good.
Yeah, but still, you can still build a retaining wall. Seriously.
Yeah. You know how many railroad ties it takes to make 1 mile of railroad track?
How many?
3,600.
1 mile is 3,600 railroad ties?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of wood.
And they rot out.
So what is it?
That's the mine.
Is that what water's at?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you.
And then we're still on the Ruby Jack Trail. You have to go across the crosswalk.
Here, see that hill up there? We can go up on top of that.
Okay.
And be able to see pretty good.
Oh, we're not supposed to be on this side. We wanted to be on that side?
Yeah, that's why I was.
Oh!
So we'll just cross back over again.
I thought he was going.
I was going to take you up on that hill, radar hill, and then we could cross over.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was just... They ended up hitting a water, and so it ended up flooding.
Okay, so this area went all the way to Pitcher, Oklahoma, and they hit this mine. They mined it all the way to Pitcher, Oklahoma, and it ended up hitting a
underground water,
and it flooded out the whole thing.
It's flooded. The whole thing, yes, the whole mine is full. They tried, for like 3 years, dumping dirt, just trying to fill this hole.
Oh,
here.
I started to slide backwards.
But they tried to fill this hole for like 3 years, just dumping dirt in it, and it never filled up.
And it's full of lead?
No. Yeah, lead mine.
Because Pitcher, Oklahoma is, that's the town that they had to do Superfunds because of the lead poisoning, and the Indians and all the people that lived out there were poisoned, and all the kids are born with deformities and defects.
But all that came out of this hole.
This is the trowelings. There's another one over there. I didn't get it. I'll try again in a minute. This is like the leftovers where they mined it. But that's where the old mine actual was.
Yeah, and you can see right there the hole. Call it Big Blue.
And that's where people used to scuba dive.
Yeah.
They don't do it anymore.
No.
And that's where part of the water that came from Pitcher, Oklahoma.
No, not. I don't know where the water came in at, but come up here. And then we can go across the street and take a look at it.
All these trowelings, that's all, we've done that. We destroyed and left piles. So this is called Radar Hill, and it's uphill, rocks and concrete. Not too bad.
See if we can't get a better shot of Big Blue.
Lots of birds out today.
Temperature
is like 62, and this is March 1st.
Yeah.
Okay, there's water.
So this here is Boss Harris's.
Oh, this is that land that we're just on the other side.
Yeah, so you'll be able, when we get up here.
Oh, he damned it. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said when they was draining that pond. He was like, hey.
No, you're not. I'm taking care of it. Little town of Oronogo. Let's see, where's my finger? There it is. That bridge right there. We just crossed it, and we just went all the way around and came back up. this way. This is what we get when you come up the top of this. That's just pretty. Is that water contaminated?
No. No. Spring water.
So it's really, really deep. And the kids used to jump off the cliffs. And people scuba in there. I don't know. If you had to imagine, how deep would you think?
Oh, I have no idea.
There's a cool building.
Where? Oh, that was the when they had the belts and the conveyors and stuff.
That's part of the whole.
That was part of the mine. Bonnie and Clyde robbed the bank right over here.
Okay, what happened with Bonnie and Clyde?
Bonnie and Clyde actually robbed the bank that was here when the miners, they would cash their checks and everything. But they actually robbed the bank in Oronogo. And they went and hid out in Joplin.
Yep.
And then they got into a police shootout there with the Joplin police.
At one time, this town used to be booming.
This was a big town.
Oh, there's more of that concrete stuff. Oh, that's part of his
No,
the retaining wall.
Yeah, that's his dam.
I was like, oh, more. Out there, and it's all grown up.
Yep. You can kind of see where.
Right there. So it's a pretty deep pond.
Oh yeah. I'd say maybe 6 foot at most.
Wood pallets. Oh gosh, I thought there was rocks. It was concrete.
No, that was some asphalt.
Oh, looky there.
Anybody needs a trailer?
Just get a few tires, and that's not a bad trailer.
Concrete blocks, everything.
Dang. Didn't even have any tags or anything on it. Huh. Is a big hookup. That's cool. That used to be the pad for the tower when it was up here. We got all sorts of them. Cool. It's like a big, like a little workstation up here. They just drive up here and top of the world. Now you can really see that water.
That's somebody's pond.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there's like boats or something on there.
Yeah.
There's more of that we've caused those piles because we've mined for minerals and iron and lead.
Oh, you all right?
Yeah. Oh,
That's
wow.
somebody's pond. But here's the other side of Big Blue.
Okay. You know, having a house up here sucks during the winter when there's ice, but how fun. Look at that water.
Muddy.
Yeah. That's cool. Pretty.
See that red barn over there? That's old Jack Harpo. He's a good friend of mine. He's got a pear tree.
Oh.
Over there, and we'll get pears.
Yeah.
Slice them up, put them in a mason jar, put them in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
oh yeah. Put a little bit of sugar and a little bit of water in there.
It's a little bit windy, but not too bad up here. You gotta cover the microphone so it doesn't blow out the speaker when I record. So pretty quiet.
All this they dug out of that hole. I'll have to look it up for how deep it is. I'm sure if you Googled Oronogo's Big Blue well, it'd probably give you more history than what I know. When it was up and running, when it flooded, and just how far it went.
Oh, I just walked into a spider web.
Huh?
I just walked into like a spider web on my face. Ugh. Those little whispery thingies, you know?
Yeah.
Ugh. I've been seeing a lot of spiders. The other day I walked into one, I was getting the aerial in, and I was like, I had to freeze because it was a pretty nice size one. I'm like, really? They're already out? I was like, okay, is there a spider at me?
Oh, I forgot my snot rag. That held whatever.
This is cool. Looks like old wood almost in that. Pretty big construction. That's cool. This is someone's backyard now.
Filling it in.
So this used to be like you could come in here and it didn't have the fence, and you could enjoy go out there and have like a little picnic or something.
Well, I wouldn't picnic, swim on a hot day. Oh, it was.
Yeah, this is pretty soft. Are you sinking in?
Yeah. I was, I want to say, because we moved out here in May of '05 when we bought the house. And then, I want to say it was when I was in between my second Iraq and Afghanistan tours when they started trying to fill this. So that would have been 2010.
Oh, that's all mud.
Yeah. That would have been 2010 when they started putting all this up.
Wow. When they decided it was not going to get filled up.
Yep. But they would drive in one way and they'd drive out the other. They'd go in there, dump.
Bonnie and Clyde robbed is up here.
Yep. I think there's a story in the laundromat, like a newspaper clipping or something.
That's on the wall?
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, somebody put it up there. I don't know if this is the guy that owns the laundromat or. See, it used to be a gas station, and then when gas started getting too high, he went out of business. And then, of course, you had MFA, and then Casey's came along. He had those old pumps that that they used to be on the side.
Yeah.
And his machine would only go up to like $1.50 or something, or I forget, or Oh, it was when gas got to like over $2, because it had the one, and they would just change it.
Yeah.
So whenever it got like over $2, he would sit there and he'd go half off, but then he'd put a ×2 on it because the pump's sold.
It didn't go that high.
He couldn't. It was like the ones when we were kids.
Yeah. I know. Back when you were 16 years old, and that's what all the gas stations that we had. I know, and now it's all.
Now it's all.
Remember that one off of Scenic?
The guy pumped it for you?
Yeah, they would come out and pump your gas for you.
So here is our post office, and used to be part of the old bank. But if we walk over here, I want to see if that's still up. I can get a picture of it.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
That's cool. I'm gonna take
it. Mining town, and right down here is the old depot. The city still owns it.
And that's the post office. I know that because I've been in there.
Yeah.
Itty bitty post office.
And they're only open during like certain hours.
Like 1 to 2.
Yeah.
And not every day.
I mean, you can go in and check your P.O. box.
Yeah, but you can't actually like talk to somebody or mail something off on purpose. Like they can't stamp it or something.
Rat things.
Yeah, I need to invest in something better to help block the wind. Just to make it, or you can actually, because I try to edit that out on my video, but.
Yeah. And here's our sinkhole. This was the big sinkhole. Matter of fact, I want to say like a year ago, it sunk in some more right there. It opened up.
Yeah.
But when we first moved out here, it wasn't that big. This guy, he keeps getting tree branches. He does like clearing.
Yeah.
He'll pile it up.
Trying to get it.
And then he just keeps piling it and piling it. It's a big brush pile. But it wasn't nearly that big when we first moved out.
Right back in there.
You see, you got more of your tailings.
Yep. Missouri's big for sinkholes. Build a house. 5 years later, you don't have a house because it's down in a hole in a cave. That one off of Fremont Hills collapsed because of a sinkhole. Yeah, there's a house out there that collapsed because of the sinkhole.
I'll bring Abe down here every now and then.
Let him play in the water.
But it used to be a real nice river, stream.
There's like concrete and stuff. I don't want to fall. I'm going to be the one who falls on the...
No, you're gonna fall. Small concrete slab pieces. But it used to be real nice. It's all over the road now with weeds.
One green plant. Almost looks like an aloe vera. A yuccum? What?
Yuccum or something. But they'll get like a real big vine that comes up and have a real pretty white flower.
Oh, I see.
Yuccum.
Part of the flower is, it would be right there. If it,
Yeah, it'll shoot up a big
Yeah.
branch. They don't bloom every year.
a yuccum?
A yuccum or something.
See, there's a bunch out there. I like them.
Get on and pay for their tickets to go on the train.
So this is the depot. Wonderful.
Spent some money to fix it back up, and we're talking maybe like renting it out for like a party or something.
This building here?
Yes, this here is the old depot.
That's cool.
And this is where you buy your tickets and get your tickets
To ride the train.
to ride the train to and from work.
Back in the day.
The old Oronogo depot.
Can you see in there?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's a small town. Oh, here you go. Here's your railroad spike. Somebody laid it up.
That's cool.
Man, I got snot running down my nose and everything.
I didn't see it. This is their city hall.
And police station.
And police station. And you can pay your water bill here.
And your fines.
And all your fines. And you can see the judge in there. Just a little room. Been in there.
A couple times.
And then there's that water tower that we saw back there when we were up on that big area. And this is one of their parks. And Kenna has played here many a times. She was little. We came in and somebody was having a picnic and they thought we were part of the family and invited us to eat their food, and we did. Because she was only not quite 2, and she's like, I'll eat some. And I'm like, oh yeah. You were with me.
I know.
Because you were pushing her on the swings and she was giggling.